Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. In my videos, I reveal the master keys of success, business, money, leadership, relationship, and the law of attraction, so that you can create and attract to yourself the happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and freedom that you desire. And thanks for watching my video entitled Excusitus, the #1 failure disease. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please check out my products and services available to you for your self-empowerment at my website at ZaKaiRan.com and selfempowermentcenter.net. Hi again, my name is ZaKaiRan, and welcome to the 7th video in my series, The Master Keys of Success and Freedom. Success key number 7. Excusitus, the #1 failure disease. What is the #1 failure disease? Excusitus. Excusitus is a disease that all people who struggle in life and finances seem to be afflicted with. Excuses, along with the blame game, are the top reasons why 98% of the population on planet Earth remain disempowered, because they are unaware of the law of attraction and do not understand that they create their own realities based on how they are thinking, and therefore do not take responsibility for the creation of their own realities, but instead blame other people and outside forces for their misfortune and make excuses why they are unable to create what they want in their lives. Excuses are well-planned justifications for your inability, because of a lack of knowledge and awareness, to do what is necessary to get into vibrational alignment with your desires, which means believing that you can achieve them. So an excuse is just a way of describing your lack of belief in yourself and your lack of belief in your ability to manifest your desire into physical reality. An excuse is a justification for your lack of awareness about how to harmonize your thoughts and vibrations with what you want. Excuses are also justifications for the faulty belief in victimhood and a belief in powerlessness and unworthiness, and lack of awareness and belief in your ability to allow the law of attraction to give you what you want. Excuses are also justifications of lack and limitations which are not real. This is a universe of well-being and unlimited abundance. There is no source of lack and limitation, but everyone is free to create a limited reality if they desire, but by thinking about what they don't like, don't want, and the lack of what they do want, rather than what they do like and do want. And when you make excuses to justify your lack and limitations, the universe, through the law of attraction, will graciously give you more lack and limited oriented thoughts to make more excuses about. Excuses and failure. What do most people do to justify not following their hopes, dreams, and desires? And what do most people do to justify quitting at businesses or artistic or athletic or other endeavors that could help them achieve their dreams? They make up 100 excuses and blame everyone and everything for why they couldn't succeed and what was allegedly holding them back from achieving success. And instead of pursuing their dream with laser focus, they drift here and there and spend most of their time focusing on their safe backup plan because it is approved of by their lovers, friends, family, and society in case their dream doesn't work out. In my business of training leaders and coaching people to succeed in life and in business and helping people create more fun, freedom, and fulfillment in their lives, I have heard every stupid, idiotic, lame-brained, childish excuse that you can imagine why they didn't or couldn't do what they needed to do, and to justify why they are struggling and not succeeding. I have no time, I have no money, I'm getting no support from my spouse, the children take all of my time, my job takes all of my time, I'm too tired, wah, wah, wah. It doesn't matter what your dream is, You can create it in your life if you stop making excuses for why you can't have it. And if you stop blaming other people and alleged more powerful outside forces that are supposedly stopping you from achieving your dreams. There is nothing and no one in all the universe strong enough or powerful enough to stop you from creating anything you want. The only thing that can stop you is you. According to the champion direct marketing speaker and coach, Danny Johnson, excuses are just well-planned lies. An excuse is just a well-planned lie that you tell yourself and other people to justify your case that you are somehow a victim to something or someone and you are therefore stopped from achieving your dreams. Excuses are a wonderful way to justify lack of action and doing things that you hate so that you can stay safe, held in the bosom of the status quo and making sure you're pleasing other people, even if it is at your own expense and at the expense of your own dreams. Excuses are a terrific way to justify why you had to put your dreams on hold, and a fantastic way to try to suppress your dreams and desires so that you won't feel bad that you are not pursuing them. But suppressing your dreams and desires is impossible, because we are all creators and every desire we have for improvement is instantly created by our source and held for us in vibrational escrow. And your source is constantly, our source is constantly guiding us towards these creations, calling us towards our vortex of creation, where these dreams and desires are held for us vibrationally until we can align ourselves vibrationally with them, which allows them to manifest into physical reality. People put their dreams aside and try to suppress them because it is painful when you are not moving towards your dreams. Because when you are not moving towards your hopes and dreams, you are moving in the opposite direction of the greater part of you, your source self, that is always guiding you to your hopes and dreams. So, people make excuses to justify moving in this contrary direction, to justify feeling bad, because it always feels bad when you are pointing in the opposite direction as your source. People talk themselves out of pursuing their dreams and desires because they don't know how to get them. They believe that their dreams are just wishes and not reality. They do not believe it is possible to create their dreams into physical reality, and do not understand that the universe, through the law of attraction, wants to give them whatever they want, and would do so if they would just get out of their own way and allow these dreams and desires to manifest into physical reality. But their disbelief and doubt hinders and even blocks their manifestation. And because most people spend most of their life pointing themselves in the wrong direction to their own source self and feeling bad because of it, most people feel bad. For most people, feeling bad has become comfortable. It has become normal. Most people feel bad, so it feels safe to do what everyone else is doing and join them in their poor me pity party. And any excuse to not move towards your dreams, any excuse to justify not pursuing your dreams, or excuses that you use to prove your worth, that you deserve to have your dreams, or any excuse not to take action to achieve your dreams, is moving away from your dreams, away from your source, and always feels bad. But making excuses for not trying and justifying giving up through blame has become a standard of living in today's lack-oriented, fear-based, victim-oriented, competitive society. There is a lot of excusitis momentum carrying most people away from their dreams and desires and from their own God source. People use excuses in their lives because most people have been trained to think negatively and to fight against what they don't want. rather than to create a positive mindset to create what they do want. Most people believe that to get what they want, they must rid from their life and rid from the entire world everything that they don't like and don't want. And they believe that they need to control all of the external circumstances of their life, including people, in order to finally be happy. But that is an impossible task. It is much more efficient to create a happy internal life through a positive mindset that will in turn, through the law of attraction, create for yourself a pleasing external reality that vibrationally matches your internal reality of joy, appreciation, and abundance. People also use excuses because they are taught to be skeptical, suspicious, guarded, and fearful, and to protect themselves from forces outside of themselves that are seemingly more powerful than them and allegedly trying to take advantage of them. And similarly, most people see only problems and obstacles and look for reasons why they shouldn't do something, to protect themselves from losing their money or making a mistake, and so that they won't fail. Their logic is that if they never committed their time, effort, and money towards something, then at least they didn't lose money and fail at it. That is how relatively unsuccessful, average, mediocre people live, and who have lost their passion for life. And these kinds of people typically die with their hopes and dreams unfulfilled. Whereas successful, healthy, happy, wealthy, driven, passionate people see only solutions, not problems, and look for reasons why they should do things, not why they shouldn't do them. They look for the positive in everything, and no matter how positive or negative something may seem, they understand and expect that everything works out for them in their life, and so it does. Successful people have vision and can see an excellent opportunity that can improve their life even more. They understand that life is a constant journey of improvements, and there is always something new to create, and excuses are not even a part of their vocabulary. Successful people do not focus on anything negative. They do not fight against anything because they are not victims and understand that the power to create whatever they want is within them. There is no such thing as a skeptical rich person. There is no such thing as a fearful, doubtful, guarded, suspicious, successful person. These thought forms are contrary to abundance. Successful people are not afraid to take calculated risks and make mistakes because they understand that there are no mistakes, and they learn and grow from every experience. Unsuccessful people either do nothing at all, or they may try to do something out of the ordinary, but then typically they quit and make excuses for their lack of commitment by blaming external circumstances for why they could not succeed. They make a case for how and why external forces are more powerful than them, so therefore it was not possible for them to succeed, and they then can feel justified with their lack of action or commitment. Successful people understand that there are no forces outside of them that are more powerful than them, and they take full responsibility for their own thought vibrations that are creating their reality, and they make no excuses for their own shortcomings, knowing that they are always improving and always growing. And obstacles and short setbacks are embraced for the growth, the experience, and the improvement that they know will inevitably follow from the rockets of desire that they have launched for this improvement that was born out of the contrast they experienced. Making excuses is something that most people use by default and out of habit, because they were trained to make excuses for not pursuing their dreams, because most people on planet Earth are quitters. We live in a quitter society where the masses primarily dissuade anyone against doing anything different from the status quo. From a law of attraction perspective, using excuses is just a lazy way to build a case to justify not doing what you truly want to do, which is to achieve your dreams and desires. Excuses are a way to blame current reality for your inability to focus clearly enough on what you truly want to manifest these desires into physical reality. Everyone has dreams and desires, and everyone wishes those dreams would come true. But most people put the cart before the horse. They want their dreams to come true so that they will feel better. But the universe and the law of attraction doesn't work that way. In order to get what you want, you must feel good first. Then your dreams will come true. You must feel the wonderful feelings of having your desire now for it to manifest into physical reality. You've got to get happy first. Then, getting what you want is just a natural progression, just the next logical step on your journey of happiness and creation. Money doesn't buy happiness, but happiness will certainly buy you money. There is no such thing as failure. It is logical that people develop excuses to blame for what they believe to be their failures, because most people do not understand that they create their own reality and believe in forces outside of them that must be controlling their realities and must be more powerful than them, because they can't imagine that they could create such crap in their lives. Additionally, most people let external circumstances determine how they are going to feel. If external circumstances are pleasing, they feel good. If external circumstances are bad, they feel bad. A much more self-empowering and proactive approach is to let the law of attraction prepare a clear pathway for them by getting happy first and choosing good-feeling thoughts, and by making feeling good the most important thing in your life, regardless of the external circumstances and regardless of what other people are doing and how they feel about you. Now, the word failure is only apt because that is what most people consider themselves to be when they attempt to achieve something but hit a roadblock and more often than not quit. And so they determine that they failed or are even failures because they did not accomplish their dream in 1 week. Hence, people use excuses to blame some uncontrollable element so that they won't feel bad about failing, because blame feels better than guilt. But there is no such thing as failure, because we are all immortal souls and we never complete this journey of creation. And we can never get it wrong because we are immortal. And there is no force of judgment, and you are not here to prove your worth to anyone. And all failure is discovering how not to do something, which gives you great clarity of what you want and possibly how to do something better next time. Thomas Edison did not fail 10,000 times to invent the incandescent light bulb. He successfully found 10,000 ways how not to make a light bulb. There is no such thing as failure, because every desire that everyone has instantly manifests vibrationally in their vortex of creation. And the only real failure, which is only temporary, is if you fail to take action to get into vibrational alignment with your desires that are held for you in your vibrational escrow, and you fail to manifest them into physical reality in this physical lifetime. But even if you don't manifest a dream or desire into physical reality in your lifetime, it doesn't matter, because it is the journey of desire and creation that is the most important thing, not the manifestation. The fact is that you will never catch up to all of your dreams and desires and manifest them all into physical reality, no matter how masterful you get. And that is perfect because it shows that we are all immortal. And it shows us that there is always something more to desire and something more to get into alignment with to manifest that desire into physical reality. And your complaints and excuses are just ways that you use to justify not keeping up to speed with your source and your desires that have been created for you in your vortex of creation. Every being is on their own personal soul journey, and everyone's journey is infinite. So, the dreams and desires that you don't accomplish, you will instantly realize them all when you croak and finally let go of all resistance. But where you want to get to is a place of mastery, a position of self-empowerment, a place of complete allowance, where you become focused and masterful enough to fully realize your hopes, dreams, and desires in this physical reality, in this lifetime, without having to wait until you finally let go of your resistance to finally achieve your dreams in heaven. That is the point of experiencing life in a physical body, to imagine and desire improvement, and then align your thoughts, feelings, and your vibrations to those dreams and desires, to manifest them into physical reality. That is the leading edge of creation. You came here to have fun and find things to do and find fun things to do them with. You didn't come here to prove your worth to the wrathful, judgmental overlord who, if you prove worthy enough, will grant you his favor like your fairy godfather and magically make all of your dreams come true. Poppycock, balderdash, bollocks, excusitis, blame, powerlessness, helplessness, unworthiness, etc. are all complete lies and completely flawed beliefs based on the childishly, sorry to insult you children, belief in the wrathful, judgmental, condemning God. This blatantly flawed premise implies that God somehow made a mistake and made faulty humans who are quote-unquote sinful. More poppycock, more balderdash, more male bovine excrement. Source never judges anyone for any reason, because if God did, then Source would be judging itself, and that would just be stupid and extremely ungodly. As the Bible taught us, every soul was made in God's image, or more accurately, everyone is God. Everyone is Source. And the only reason you ever feel bad at any time in your life is because you are thinking in a contrary way to your own Source self. And that type of thinking is always limited, lack-oriented, or judgmental in some way. And you feel bad when you think in such limited manners because your Source, God, whatever you want to call it, never ever judges anyone for anything, and that includes you. Source never ever thinks in a lack or limited oriented way. And based on how you feel, it is obvious how Source thinks. Because if Source was actually judgmental and condemning, then when you judge and condemn someone for something, then it wouldn't feel bad to judge them, because you would be aligned to Source's perspective. But when you judge and condemn anyone for anything, it does feel bad, really bad, which means your Source is not focused in that way. Source only sees the goodness and the godness of all beings. And when you judge and condemn yourself, it always feels bad, because Source never ever judges and condemns you for anything, no matter how corrupt and evil your thoughts or actions might allegedly be. It doesn't matter how dastardly and fiendish your thoughts and actions may seem, Source not only does not judge your behavior, Source does not even see it. Source turns the other cheek. Source always looks in a positive direction. That is what Jesus meant by turning the other cheek. In other words, turn your attention away from judgment and pay no attention to anyone's negative behavior, including your own, and see only goodness and godness, even when goodness does not appear to exist. So, since you are immortal, and you don't have to prove yourself to anyone, including God, and you are completely responsible for the complete creation of your reality, and there is no such thing as a victim, so, therefore, no excuse is even remotely valid. So stop it. Stop making excuses for why you can't get what you want. Stop making excuses for your lack of focus on what you want that is hindering you from manifesting what you want, because you're confusing the universe with your attention on what you don't want and the lack of what you do want. Take responsibility for the complete creation of your reality and stop blaming the world for your lack of ability to align with your own source and your lack of mastery of knowing how to capitalize on the leverage of the law of attraction that will unconditionally help you to be, do, and have whatever you desire to create in your life. And learn how to focus your attention upon what you want and feel the good feelings of having what you want, rather than putting all of your attention upon the lack of what you want and all of the shiny distractions and drama queens around you that are distracting you from manifesting your dreams and desires. The obvious cure for Excusitus, the #1 failure disease, is to stop making excuses for your lack of alignment with your source and with your hopes, dreams, and desires to manifest the metaphysical reality. Stop making excuses for your lack of ability to follow your own self-guidance system that is always guiding you to what you want. And stop making excuses for your inability to make a positive decision and take action based on that decision. And stop making excuses for your lack of commitment and your lack of persistence. And stop making excuses for not pursuing your dreams. And take full and complete responsibility for the creation of your reality by becoming a master of using your infallible self-guidance system, which is, if it feels good, then think it, say it, and do it. Because that is how my source is thinking and where my source is guiding me. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Inspiration and procrastination. The time to do things is when you're inspired to do them. No matter what other supposedly important thing you are doing, if you're inspired to do something else, do it. If you wait and procrastinate, you lose the most powerful vibration available to you to create what you want. Because when you're inspired to do something, that means you have the full power of your source's attention behind it, and you are in an allowing state. And if you act now and follow through on that action and inspiration, you will create powerful momentum of prosperity in your life. But if you are a pro at procrastination and you delay and think of 100 other things that you should be doing, and you do not listen to the call of Source, then you have listened instead to your old limited beliefs and fears, and you will add even more momentum to these old limited beliefs and fears, and the law of attraction will bring similar limited thoughts to your head, and you will continue to create in a limited way, and your life will continue on the path of struggle and lack rather than ease and prosperity. In fact, the only time to take action is when you are inspired to do so. Taking action when you are not inspired to do so because you are not in an allowing state, when you do not have the power of Source behind you, means you are trying to use action to make up for your lack of vibrational alignment with Source, with prosperity, and with your desires. And there is not enough action possible to balance out your negative beliefs, fears, and doubts. which is what most people try to do. They believe that by taking more and more and more action, their life will somehow magically improve, but it does not. Doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. If you want change in your life, you've got to change things in your life. But that does not mean change external things in your life. It means change the internal things in your life. Instead of futile, rampant action, it is a lot more efficient to get into alignment with your source, to create inspiration, and then take action. In fact, when you are fully connected to source, it is impossible for you not to take action. This is how ordinary people do extraordinary things. Not because they are somehow more blessed or superior in some way to others, or because they are more educated, etc. It was because they were inspired by their source connection. Their desire to be, do, or have it outweighed whatever limited beliefs they had that they couldn't do it. When people create massive wealth, fame, and success and accomplish amazing, heroic things that no one imagined was possible, it is always because they were connected to their source and were inspired to do remarkable things. It always meant that their desire to be, do, or have whatever it was outweighed whatever limited beliefs they had that they couldn't do it, or whatever limited crap other people were saying that it couldn't be done. If you can make your absolute unrelenting focus to connect to your source every day by making feeling good the most important thing in your life, and if you can become a master of appreciation and a master of thinking good feeling thoughts about yourself, others, and situations, then it is guaranteed that you will accomplish amazing, miraculous things that are way beyond typical belief. And people will call you a miracle worker. You can be, do, and have whatever you want in your life. If you stop making excuses for why you can't have them, and if you just focus your soul attention, S-O-L-E, and your soul, S-O-U-L, attention upon having what you want, and pay no attention to what you don't want and the lack of what you want. Don't make excuses for why you can't. Instead, make decrees why you can. You can do it. You can be, do, and have whatever you want in your life. You are a champion. I believe in you. Your source believes in you. Whatever you can conceive and bring yourself to believe, you can and will achieve. The purpose of life is joy, and the basis of life is freedom. And your life can be a charmed, magical, prosperous, and fulfilling one if you accept your birthright of joy and freedom. Your life can be one of immense happiness, health, and wealth if you are willing to be coachable and teachable and willing to apply the principles of success on a daily basis. You can be, do, and have whatever you want in your life if you choose to settle for nothing less than utter and complete joy and freedom. So what is your dream? Do you want to inspire and empower people? Do you want to get out of debt? Do you want to own your own house, a new car? Or is your dream to fire your boss, have your own business, and create financial freedom for yourself? Maybe your dream is to have time freedom so that you can spend more time with your family and do whatever you want whenever you want. Maybe you want better relationships, a more loving partner, or maybe a lover. Or do you want the time and money to travel the world and visit amazing places around this planet? Maybe your dream is to pursue a creative endeavor, like being an actor or a writer or a singer or a dancer or an artist or a professional athlete. Whatever your dream is, you can be, do, and have it. But you need to remember and apply the keys of creation to manifest these desires into physical reality. And you need a vehicle that will help you manifest your dreams. And you must learn the keys of how to master the law of attraction. You must learn how to think positively with laser-like focus about what you want not and what you don't want. You must learn how to follow your own infallible self-guidance system that will guide you the entire way to creating what you want in your life. And I am very happy to show you how to follow that infallible self-guidance system to manifest your hopes, dreams, and desires with a free guidance and coaching session. Along with this free guidance and coaching session, you will also be shown an absolutely amazing platform of fun, freedom, and fulfillment that will help you create the abundance you need to have the freedom you desire to help you achieve your dreams. This offer of a free session is also available on an ongoing basis, but only if you are truly teachable and coachable, and you show me that you are actively committed to creating the joy and freedom you desire without excuses for why you can't have it. If you meet these qualifications and you are truly open, teachable, coachable, passionate, and committed to achieving your dreams of financial freedom, then I will support you on a long-term basis with periodical free guidance and coaching to be, do, and have whatever you desire to create in your life. So, future champion, if you lock arms with me and you truly commit to creating the freedom you desire, you will create a completely abundant, magical, joyful, healthy, happy, loving, and fulfilling life for you and your family. So if you want more out of life than working for 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life, only to retire on 40% less pay than what you received while working, and if your dream is to create more fun, freedom, and fulfillment, where every day is a holiday, and you have the time and the money to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and all you do is pursue your dreams, then contact me now, and let's schedule your first free guidance and coaching session. Contact me now, and let's get you on the road to freedom. Thank you for watching this video, and if you got something from it, please like it and share it with your friends. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click notifications so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Please check out my self-empowering articles, books, audios, and products, as well as the coaching, support, and guidance that is available to you to become a conscious, deliberate creator of divine reality on my website at ZaKaiRan.com and selfempowermentcenter.net. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. Thank you again for watching my video, and I wish you immense joy and abundance on your magnificent journey of divine creation.